Hi YouTube family, my name is Elysia English and welcome back to my channel. You guys have been asking for more farmhouse furniture transformations and I had an opportunity this week to tackle a project which is a farmhouse style sideboard. I'm really excited to be able to bring this piece back to life. You're going to want to make sure that you watch the very end of this video because we are going to announce the winner of our February giveaway, our Silhouette Cameo 3 winner. Over the past couple of years running my handmade business, I've had the opportunity to work on hundreds of pieces of restored furniture. Some of the pieces that I work on need a lot of love and they need so many repairs. Some of them are in really great condition, they just need an upgrade. So whether you're working on a piece for home or for someone else, there's a lot of steps that are taken into consideration when restoring a piece. This piece to flip is very easy. I just need to brighten this piece up for my client and make it a new focal point for her new space. She's going to be using a lot of dark grays and a glass top table, and she's looking for a piece for this area that's going to be bright and give a little bit of a light look to it so she can change the seasonal aspect of what she's going to put on this and have an idea of how it's going to blend in season after season after season. And so she would like the sideboard painted white, and she's going for a little bit of a modern farmhouse, so she doesn't want this piece to be distressed at all. She's unsure of the hardware, so we're gonna tackle that at the end, but I'm excited to get some fresh new products on this piece and really bring it to life. I'm going to show you in this video how I protect high traffic furniture pieces. You guys have been asking, and so I'm going to try a new product from Home Hardware during this video to be able to put a protective coat on this. Come with me while we head to my favorite McNaughton's Home Hardware store to pick up the supplies we need for this project. I'm here at Home Hardware, McNaughton's, my favorite store, and I'm going to choose a type of clear coat that I'm going to put on the sideboard that I'm working on today. I usually use a polyacrylic that's by Minwax, but since I want to transition to use a little bit more of a satin, extremely clear coat, I'm going to try an in-house brand that they're going to use, which is a quick dry satin coat. So I'm going to try this new product, and I'm going to let you guys know what I think about it at the end. So this is what I'm choosing. Rather than Minwax, I'm choosing the Home Hardware in-house brand. It's a clear coat, quick dry, and it's acrylic polyurethane. And I'm choosing the satin sheen. You can get it in matte, semi-gloss, and even a high gloss fashion. We're back from the store picking up the supplies we need to work on the cabinet, and we're going to get started. The first thing that I need to do is take off any existing hardware that's on it. We're going to use the original hardware, so I want to keep it in a safe place. Take a look at this gorgeous cabinet. I love the legs and the styling of all the small details, even the shapes on the front, how the two drawers join together to make a shape. The original hardware is stunning and it's going to be perfect to leave it on this piece. That one was on upside down. I wonder how many years that's been on upside down for, but the handle was sticking this way where the hole is actually supposed to go this way. So someone's had it without, they've had it that way all this time, and then it was supposed to really sit that way. I didn't even notice it until I started taking it off.
Oh, nice burn.
Oh yeah, showing everyone my good cooking skills. That was a hot butter making crepes.
The crepes are delicious.
Great, I sacrificed my thumb for those. I was having a hard time removing this piece of hardware, and then I realized that there was a tiny little hole at the bottom that had this little nail that was keeping it really firmly in place. So it took a little bit of figuring out, but I did realize that this little thing had camouflaged itself in that hole, and then the flap was over top, so I didn't see it. So I guess if you're having some stubborn hardware, you might have a little hidden nail in there. Now that all of my hardware is removed, I'm going to use a soft grit 220 grit sandpaper, and I'm going to scuff sand the whole piece. This is important to help your paint adhere to what you're putting it on. When you have a really smooth surface that already has a shiny gloss on it, you want to give it a little bit of a texture to help your paint really adhere. A lot of chalk paints and paint brands will tell you that you need to do zero prep when restoring furniture. It is always, the best advice I can give you is to take the time and do the prep. A light scuff sand can do wonders for your durability at the end. Once your sanding is all done, what you're going to do is use a cloth with just a little bit of water, and you're going to wipe down all of the surfaces, make sure all of your dust is gone. If this piece was already sitting in a high traffic area like a kitchen that might actually have some grease flying around, you wanna make sure that you use a degreaser. So you can use something as simple as a dish soap that has a degreaser in it. That will work perfectly fine. You don't have to break out any heavy duty chemicals to be able to do that. Just make sure it's really clean before you're going to do your next step, which is applying the paint. The next step is the fun part, being able to add whatever paint color that you've chosen, which in my case is going to be a pure white. I want this to look like an antique white piece. And so what I'm going to do is use a combination of a roller, it's just a soft foam roller, and one of my favorite Elysia English brushes. You can purchase these on my Etsy shop. I'll leave the link above for you. One of the reasons why I really like these brushes is because they're literally brush stroke free, and I have them available in a 1-inch or a 2-inch bristle. Usually when I'm doing my furniture, I like to use the 2-inch option. And so what I'm doing right now is kind of framing off any of the detailed areas with my paintbrush, and then I'll go across with my roller. I really like using a roller on larger sections of the piece of furniture. That way I get a really even coat, but just using a brush, you can achieve that just the same. I've really been enjoying my Beauty Tone paint. It has great coverage and it's Canadian made, which I really love. They also have an Eco Natura option, and I also use their Signature Series brand. Both are great quality and they have a variety of colors you can choose from. I'm using an antique white for this project. It's my secret to not removing old hinges. Sometimes when you remove old hinges, they never go back on exactly the way that they work properly. And so by covering them with painter's tape, I basically made a little sleeve for them. At the end, I'll be able to just remove my painter's tape and my hardware won't have any paint on it. Don't worry if while you're painting the first coat, you start to notice that it's not looking quite the way that you'd planned. The first coat never looks glamorous, so don't worry, you're not doing anything wrong. Once you start applying the second coat, it will really start to come into life. My next step, now that my cabinet is painted all white, is to be able to protect this for a high traffic area. So what I want to do is use an acrylic polyurethane. I like to use a satin usually, but I like to ask my clients if they want a high gloss or just a matte option. But typically people say they want satin. It is really easy to clean. You can wash this with pretty much anything after, and it will be a non-yellowing agent that I'm using. If you're painting furniture white, you need to make sure that what you're using is labeled as non-yellowing. You can find all kinds of polyurethanes. Some of them will actually turn your piece a brown yellow color, and you don't want that to happen after you've painted your piece this bright, fresh white. So what I'm going to do is use a lint-free roller, and I'm going to do all of the large surfaces on this piece. If you have details, you can go through and use a brush as well. The point of doing this is to make sure that you cover all of the areas. You can do one coat, let it dry for probably 12 to 24 hours, and then apply a second coat. If you're in a really high traffic area, you can apply as many coats as you feel necessary, but usually 1 or 2 is just enough. So I've put some of my poly into a tray, and I'm going to use my roller and roll on as evenly as I can across the largest surface on my piece. It's really as easy as that. Once you apply a section, you want to then leave that section alone and move over. You don't want to keep running over the same section because it starts to dry fairly quickly to the touch. And so you'll actually make it tacky and give it a texture if you roll over it too many times once you've put down that first roll. And you want to make sure that you don't leave really thick areas along the way. You want to try to get it as flat as you can. This modern farmhouse piece is all finished up, and I know that my client is going to love it. It's going to freshen up the look of her space and really add that pop of brightness, and she can be able to transition this to any seasonal decor, and it will match everything all year round. I'm excited to show you the big reveal. Now that the cabinet is complete, I have sent a photograph of the cabinet to my client. Originally, when we started talking about this commission piece, she was unsure what color she wanted the hardware. So leave a comment down below what you think we should do with this hardware. Should it be black, original, or maybe white distressed? If you thought that this cabinet turned out great, don't forget to smash that like button to show your support. We have some exciting news to share with you guys. February is over and it's time for us to announce the giveaway of our Silhouette Cameo 3. This is our second Silhouette Cameo giveaway and I'm so excited that we picked a winner and we are going to announce it right now during this video. So if you were entered into that, you want to listen up closely to see if we say your name. So I'm excited to say that Drea Humphries, she is actually a DIY YouTuber on YouTube who has a channel called CLUELESS Mama DIY. Drea has been following our channel since we began our channel when we only had 3,000 subscribers. She's been part of our journey this whole way and we are so happy that we're able to help support her growing handmade business and YouTube channel by giving her this for the giveaway. So thank you so much, Drea, for all of your support. If you want to look out and see what Drea does on her channel, I'm going to leave all of Drea's contact information down in our description box. Come on, YouTube family, go show Drea some love. I want to say a great thank you to everyone who subscribed to our channel in the last year that we've had our YouTube channel, and who always supports all of the videos that we do by liking, commenting, and sharing our videos. It's because of you guys that we can do these types of giveaways, and we're so thankful that we can now give these options to people to be able to have a growing success on their own end. So I hope that this silhouette can really change Drea's creating lifestyle and be able to be that added tool that she can now use in her shop. We are doing another giveaway. We're trying to do giveaways every month if we can. And so our March giveaway is going to be a custom gift pack of Elysia English products sent to you by me with a custom note. So if you would like to enter into our March giveaway, I need you just to be a subscriber to our channel. It's simple as that. Being part of our YouTube community not only has perks of awesome content and smiles from me, but also that you get to be entered into our giveaways. How great is that? I also have some other exciting news that I've been working on behind the scenes while making our YouTube content. I have been working on creating a book for you guys. It's all about my life and times of running a handmade business, how my business got started, and a creative guide to handmade business to help you guys do your own successful businesses on your end with my tips and tricks. So this book is now being finished with my editor, and as soon as I have it back in my hands, I'm going to be launching it for everyone. I'm going to include details on our dashboard on how you can get your hands on my new book, as well as in any of the description boxes of our upcoming videos. The best thing about my book is that you won't have to wait for wait times and shipping a hard copy book. You will be able to access this globally by instantly downloading in many different formats for your computer or even your e-reader systems. Thank you so much to everyone who has gone over to McNaughton Home Hardware Facebook page and shown your support. Many of you have gone on to like their page and check out the commercial that we collaborated on. Thank you so much to McNaughton Home Hardware for always cheering on anything Elysia English. Without you guys, a lot of my projects are not even possible. So thank you so much for all of your support. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, you can head over. I'll put the link above for you. Go show McNaughton's Home Hardware some support. They are really cheering us on the other end. So thank you for everyone. Another new aspect of our YouTube channel is that we now have monthly memberships that you can join and be part of our YouTube community in a whole new way. We have 3 different tiers that you can join. If you want to see details on how you can be a member of our channel, you can click the join button and have a little video where I describe to you what all of those tiers are all about. Thank you so much to everyone who's already joined our membership. Our community on there is growing and I'm so excited because it's just another side of our content that I can do behind the scenes that I'm really enjoying communicating with you guys on the other side. If you also notice at the end of our videos that some of our top tier membership people have their name displayed on the ends of our videos. So you can see some of our highest paid tier level people that are actually listed at the bottom on an end roll. So check out who you can see that supports our channel on the other end. I hope that you guys are already having a great start to March. Now that my tooth is no longer swollen, we're back to our regular scheduled content. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I love you guys and I'll see you on the next project.